We just got to Belfast, Maine. Our campground is right on this water.
In our last location, you saw us hanging out with our friends Ron and Cindy Lou in New Hampshire, and we had a blast.
But it was time to go visit some other friends.
In Maine, where we haven't been for 2 years. This time we decided to check out a different area, which was Belfast, which was more in the center coastline area of the state.
Yeah, just southwest of Bar Harbor area.
Yeah. We chose Moorings Campground.
Right on the water.
Yeah, it was beautiful. And this was our first real taste of Maine's strict guidelines for COVID.
To go into Maine, you have to have had a negative COVID test within the previous 72 hours, or you have to quarantine for 14 days or some combination of both. We had to do a combination of both because we got our COVID test in New Hampshire.
We really adhered to their guidelines. You have to sign documentation.
The result was we were kind of stuck not doing much until our test results came back, because back then tests took a while.
Yeah.
They're not instant, almost like they are now. We've had a couple of COVID tests.
Yeah, it's a lot easier these days than it was back in July. It was no big deal to us because we wanted to spend the following month in the state of Maine.
RVing is different these days.
Yeah.
Probably have to go up and back here a little bit.
You see how close you are to the electrical box, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go out and take a look.
Look at our view. Bam.
Oh, we're not too shabby. I mean,
Until somebody parks right there.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Kind of like the poor people behind us. We got this when we were in Finger Lakes. This is a strawberry rhubarb cider.
Daisy's being a whiner.
Oh my gosh, she whines so much anymore. So much.
Daisy, sit. I'm still sitting. See, my butt's touching. That's a good girl.
Okay. Hey, those are some high steps for you right now, too.
Moorings is a very cool campground.
It was spectacular.
This is a nice
Look at her run,
campground.
look at her run.
Oh boy, run, Daisy, run. It's July the 6th, and we need jackets.
68.
It's nice.
Yeah.
It's a small campground. There are different levels of camping sites there. They have a handful that are the premium, right on the water, would be amazing with our toy hauler with the patio down.
We technically had some of the worst sites that were available, but they were still spectacular.
We could still see the water from our site.
There are a few that would take a big rig for sure, and we wanted one of those, but we booked too late, so.
Right, but that's okay because it was still a spectacular campground.
These sites here are awesome.
Yeah, we need to try to get one of those.
As we were walking down to the water, we did see a sign that said, caution, brown-tailed caterpillars in the area. So that got us thinking, yikes, I know I'd heard about these brown-tailed caterpillars before.
Walkway down here, down to the water.
I love Maine. Have I said that yet?
What do you think of these rocks, Daisy?
Yeah. What do you think? She's handling those rocks like a champ.
Like a little adventure dog.
Whoa. So far, we've been here for what, an hour and a half?
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. This is nice.
Wow. I've missed you, Maine.
The day after we arrived, our friends showed up to camp with us at the moorings.
Here's Mr. Woody.
Hi, Woody. Daisy's waiting for you.
Daisy!
These two you have seen in some of our videos in the past, especially in our 2018 Key West videos and our Portland and Bar Harbor videos as well. And these are our friends Randy and Bree.
They are hometown Mainers / maniacs.
That's right. Yeah, and they were staying just a couple of hours south in Scarborough, and they decided to pack up their camper and come and join us at the moorings.
Yep, that was awesome.
Yeah.
What's so spectacular? Randy carrying chairs?
No! Woody leading the pack down there.
Oh.
Well, now she's running.
Now she's running?
Now she's running, yeah. Now she's running.
Gotcha.
I can't be happier than I am right now,
We wanted to pop this in honor of your 100th, 1,000th.
And you guys selling your condo.
Our condo being sold. Everybody, 3, 2,
Do it.
1. Oh, it did put a hole.
Is that warranty coverage?
Cheers.
Fabulous. We're so proud of you.
Belfast,
Fun to know
Maine.
you.
Belfast,
Here we
Maine.
go.
Can you believe
Oh
it?
my
And
gosh.
many more to come.
So happy to be back in Maine. Unfortunately, Randy and Bree only stayed a couple of nights and then decided to leave because of that brown-tailed moth caterpillar situation.
Yeah, Bree is very, very allergic to it.
Yeah, she had a bad
She reacts
experience
to it.
with it in the past, so they were a little bit freaked out and decided to go back to Scarborough.
A little bit foggy today.
There ain't nothing like coming home to you.
Pretty foggy down here.
Can't even tell that there's a bay behind us.
The edge of the beach is somewhere. Let's
So it's-
walk on down there.
So weird. It's kind of almost claustrophobic. Let's see. It's really cool.
I feel like I need my sunglasses for
It's
the
really
fog.
creepy. Yeah, I'm smart.
You're short.
And no matter where I go, and no matter what I do, there ain't nothing like coming home to you.
Daisy, you're dirty. Did you get a little mini bath? Daisy's gonna get to go on a ride.
We've been here for a couple of days. Today we worked all day, but just needed to get out because
Yeah.
it's too beautiful today. We're just gonna ride through Belfast because downtown looks really cute, and then we're gonna hop over to Bayside, Maine, which is about 12 minutes away. Randy and Bree said it was a really charming area with a section of gingerbread houses.
We are the kids of the sun. We got the light. Those summer nights, we had it right. We got what you want. We are the kids of the sun. We are the kids of the sun.
No better way to social distance than on 2 wheels in the open air.
Yeah, unfortunately, we couldn't do our typical pick a restaurant as a destination for
Yeah.
our ride because we didn't want to go and do that until we got our test results back.
We are the kids of the sun. We got the light.
The little area called Bayside, which I believe is just a neighborhood within the town of Northport, which is only, I think, maybe 20 or 30 minutes from where we were staying.
Yeah.
We are the kids of the sun. We are the kids of the sun. We got the light. Those summer nights,
So
How'd you do,
What'd
puppy?
you think, Daisy?
Shall we free you? Free the beast?
Release the hound.
Let's get it off. I know. Okay.
There you go.
Yes.
getting lobster.
Lobster! We got our COVID test back finally. So we're legal to go out in Maine.
We have been here for 5 days and we really haven't done anything.
I'm hungry.
Let's do it.
Let's do.
Mask up. There was a place about 1.5 miles down the road in Belfast called Young's Lobster Pound.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of those cool, no frills, very
much. Here's your lobster. Bye.
Yeah, yeah, but we love those because that's very much Maine, and so we were pumped.
I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna eat you. Hold on.
Mad.
So we were really looking forward to some lobster, but none of the cooks were wearing their masks.
I mean, the kitchen's open. You can see everything right there, and they
Yeah.
all had them down underneath their chin.
I'll demonstrate. Hi, welcome to Young's. What can we get you?
I have to say, not every employee was doing that. About 50% of the employees had them on properly. The other half were wearing them below their chins, and those were the ones that were dealing with our food. So
Yeah.
I have a really bad, very low immune system, and so I am in the at-risk category, and I'm not gonna do it. As much as I want lobster right now,
I just got my test back. I don't want COVID now.
I'm pretty ticked off about it, to be honest, because they're supposed to be wearing them. But it ended up being okay because we decided to go and explore downtown Belfast, and we had a really nice time doing that. And we found another wonderful place to get some dinner. You got your lobster roll, I got my lobster roll, you got clam chowder. It was delicious. Check me out.
Spraying everything down.
Yeah? Let me spray you. There.
So our first outing in Maine. Cheers to that.
Yeah. In 2 years. Really hot?
Yep. Devastation.
Hated it.
Yeah.
Just kidding. So after dinner, we just decided to walk around the little downtown area of Belfast as the fog was rolling in, which is just so cool, like typical Maine. I actually love that part about Maine, how the fog just rolls in. Belfast is a very small town with under 7,000 residents and super charming.
Still make out the Coca-Cola sign there.
Oh yeah.
Look at us actually researching where we're gonna go eat.
Lobster food truck.
Show that mac and cheese.
Oh, hold on.
Boom.
Chad wants that.
I want that in my face.
This little lobster truck looks so cute. It's owned by two sisters, and look, this is them as little girls on their dad's fishing boat or lobster boat. So they catch all the lobster themselves. It's cool.
Very cool.
So we're gonna go do that. And we're gonna go do a little walk on the rail trail.
And
Yeah.
this little bugger's coming with us. It's Sunday lunchtime.
Sunday fun day.
Sunday fun day.
Sort of.
Today's our big live, so we're a little nervous. We're going to get out and get a little exercise.
For the
lunch.
record, this is July 2020, so whenever this video comes out, the giveaway live video will be long over.
Oh, way long over.
Just, I mean, you know.
Yeah. We're a little
Anxious.
Yes. Daisy can barely contain herself. Where are we going? We're going to a little food truck down here at the marina.
This building right here is blocking it, but it's right past there.
We're at the corner of Front Street and Miller Street, and the marina's right down there, and there's a couple of food trucks.
It's a little food truck called Must Be Nice Lobster.
Lobster mac and cheese sandwich, lobster sandwich.
Lobster grilled cheese.
Lobster grilled cheese, same thing. I mean, that.
I know, that looks amazing. Well, I'm going to eat a couple of these, even though I shouldn't. They're hand cut. I can't help it.
So lunch was delicious. We're going to try to find that rail trail. I think
this
actually connects down here.
According to what I found online, is the big bridge that goes over this river here is right where the trailhead starts. Because we parked far away from it, we're not going to probably make it all the way down and then all the way back, just because we're on limited time and energy today, and I gotta save my energy to be peppy
for the live.
And plus we got Daisy and she's got little legs, so that's the excuse.
Little sissy.
No.
How you doing? Once we saw how cool the coastline and little downtown area there looked, we figured we'll just go for a walk here.
Well, that, and by the time we walked down through the Harbor Walk area and got to the beginning of the rail trail, it had already been about 1.5 miles.
Yeah.
And we had this one. We had this one with us. She tires easily, even though we pick her up and give her breaks and all of that. It's kind of a pain in the butt to go for long walks or hikes when you have Daisy.
Yeah, imagine if we had to walk on 3-inch legs or 2 or 2.5 inch legs.
It's not her fault. We just decided that we'd had enough walking because we had to turn around and go back. Anyhow.
Yeah, we wanted to get back, get ready for our live.
Yeah.
You needed a break? You got hot? Tired?
So I think we're here.
Yeah.
We are here.
The rail trail starts right over there.
And it goes all the way up there.
'Cause love, no, it never breaks easy. 'Cause love, no, it never breaks easy.
Chad took the day off and we decided to head up to Acadia National Park because it was only 55 miles away and we weren't going to be any closer to Acadia in our next location. We were going to be moving further.
And into the unknown, just be adventurers, adventurers. You could be my wrecking ball.
We saw the KOA signs last time we were in the area.
Yeah, and we wanted to take a little look around at it in case we ever decide to camp there in the future, how big the sites are. Because sometimes you just can't tell by looking online and going and seeing in person.
Right.
You can go, oh yeah, we'd fit there.
Yeah, and the last time we were in that area, we stayed in Trenton, but it was further outside of Bar Harbor.
That place looks really cool. There are some neat sites right on the water. That's a cool little spot there. We might fit there. These spots here are pretty big.
Yeah, I don't think that we would fit in. This is nice. I'd like to stay here. It looks like there's some pull-through sites down there. I wonder if we would fit in those.
These would be. Oh, these might.
I mean, the RV would, but it depends on where we would be able to park the truck.
Yeah.
Now this site here would be amazing with our patio down.
Yeah.
Oh, what site is that?
No, see if we come
That
up.
one.
263.
263.
263, and then the next one, what we think.
They also had this really cute lobster food truck that serves dinners at night and during the day had
A
ice
lobster
cream.
food truck in the campground,
I know,
people.
it was so fun.
That KOA looks like a place we'd like to stay.
Mm-hmm. They have butterbeer milkshakes.
She said they get much busier for dinner, but during the day you can get coffees and ice cream and snacks and stuff. That place was cute. Let us know if you've stayed at that KOA and what you thought of it.
It's always neat going back to places where you've already been because you have a better feel for it and you know which areas you want to hit.
What we wanted to do this time was find a cool trail to hike. So we asked our friend Randy, who happens to be a tour guide for Acadia National Park hiking tours. And so of course he's the one to ask when it comes to where do we go to hike? That's a cool hike, not too difficult, but really scenic. He gave us a handful of ideas and we decided to choose one that was close to Thunderhole.
We're going to see if we can see Thunderhole this time.
Yes.
We went to the wrong Thunderhole last time.
Did you guys see our last Bar Harbor Acadia video from 2 years ago where we got close to Thunderhole when we thought it was, but we realized after that it wasn't?
Yeah. And the girls and I went back to it, but it wasn't thundering. The hole was silent. Probably the tides and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, big steps for you. Those are big steps.
I was hoping to get some footage of it. I got a couple little booms, but not
Rumblings.
thundery.
I think you got rumbles.
I
There
did.
was no thunder.
And I think you have to hit Thunderhole probably when the tide's coming in or out or something. There's going to be a prime time. We didn't look that up, of course. We just went.
Yeah. We decided to try out a trail called Gorham Mountain Trail. We found it very easily. There was a parking area right there. We got a parking spot. Even with our big 350 truck, we still got a parking spot right up front. Our initial plan was I was going to carry Daisy, and that lasted for about 5 minutes.
As tiny as she is already starting to really, my ears hate my back.
You weren't quite as steady with the backpack on.
It was uncomfortable for me, but more so than that, I was nervous that I was going to trip and fall and have Daisy on me and hurt Daisy.
And kill our dog.
So I passed the bag over to Chad. He was super pumped to wear the big pink backpack. And it was easier for me, of course, to not have to carry Daisy. So we started.
I didn't mind it, really.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll probably do more hikes like that. I don't care about the pink backpack. I don't.
It would still be easier without her.
Yeah. Did these rocks mean this is not the way to go?
There's no trail markers, right?
No, I haven't seen any. This doesn't really make sense. I guess we go that way. It's a pretty cool little cut through here.
I can't be happier than I am right
Here's a marker.
There's one. There was a little bit of climbing and rocks. It was really pretty. And then all of a sudden, it was like
Super technical. Like climbing up sides of rocks and...
And so then we're like, Randy.
Randy, this is not
what
intermediate.
The heck?
Randy, you said this one was easy. I don't know about you.
It's got steps.
Yeah. But can you imagine if I was trying to do this with Daisy on me?
Oh,
I mean, look at that. Like,
This is not an easy trail. I'm talking climbing and gorgeous, and it was amazing and really cool.
I thought it was really fun.
Really
I was worried
fun.
about you, but I was fine with Daisy in my back.
It was really fun. It was very, very challenging for me. I was having a hard time, but I was also enjoying myself, if that makes any sense at all, because it was one of those trails that you felt like you were in a movie kind of thing.
I really enjoyed it.
Come to find out,
We
it
took a
wasn't
wrong turn.
Randy's fault.
sorry, Randy. We
Yeah.
blamed you.
We're on the wrong trail. Although these trails are not very clearly marked.
They're really not, and it does split off into multiple directions. So apparently we came the more difficult way. But
It was
according
pretty
to
technical.
the nice family that we just passed on the way here, they said the rest of the way is going to be easier, and then the second, the
We'll go back. We'll go
is-
back to the Gorham Mountain Trail.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Wait a minute.
We missed the sign, the fork in the road,
Yes.
where we should have gone left. We went right. Yeah, we were just on Cadillac Cliff Trail, babe.
That was pretty
But I
cool.
don't know why that one's blue and the other one's marked blue. Don't they have different colors?
I guess.
and water me where all the waves grow sweet. Don't doubt.
We've made it to the top.
Soon you'll find the armies.
It was a lot like Cadillac Mountain, but you could see down on Sand Beach because
Sand
it was
Beach,
on
yeah.
that side. You could see the coastline.
It was very foggy and misty and kind of overcast, which seems to happen quite a bit in that area.
Gonna hold a star, and I'm gonna kiss the sun.
Just a regular mountain dog.
Right.
Good
one.
Come on.
Oh boy.
We did have to turn around and go back down. We did make sure to take the Gorham Mountain Trail the whole way back.
Yeah, and Randy was right. It is intermediate all the way up and down the Gorham Mountain Trail.
You still have some climbing, but nothing like the Cadillac Cliffs.
This trail is definitely much easier
Yes.
than the other trail.
A little bit to climb,
Yeah, a little bit of stuff like that, but
but not like the other one.
a lot more like this.
We were exhausted by this point because a 3.5 mile loop of climbing and all that stuff and Daisy and all everything, it was quite strenuous.
I'm gonna follow my heart into your country.
It's down here.
Oh.
There's the split. There's a
Still
sign.
not clearly marked, is it?
Yeah, there's a sign. There's a sign right there. That way is the Gorham. The Gorham? Gorham Mountain Trail. That way through the little crevasse. It's the wrong way to go if you want an easier hike.
We just drove through Acadia National Park and headed out, and I gotta say, even if all you do is drive through Acadia National Park, it's spectacular.
What's that road called? Something, I think it's just a loop. It's a one-way road, and it goes down along the coast, and it's just gorgeous.
It's just gorgeous.
All the best things that I've seen, and all the most wonderful views, all the best sights that I see with you. All the best nights I never slept, all the days I'm holding on to, all the best times that I've had with you.
It's our last night here in Belfast.
You know, I gotta say, we've been here for 10 days, I think, and we really didn't do a whole lot.
No, we were really ramping up for that 100K live. That took a lot of work.
And we had several days of weather that was just cruddy.
Yeah.
So we didn't get out and enjoy this area as much as I had hoped. So I'm a little bit bummed that we're leaving.
We can always come back.
But the lucky thing is we get to stay in Maine. So we're just going to Scarborough tomorrow.
Going about an hour or 2 hours.
Couple hours.
Couple hours to the southwest to Scarborough.
Yeah, which is near Portland. So we're looking forward to that. Randy and Bree are there. We get to see them tomorrow.
Yeah, get to hang out.
All the best I could be, all the best I believe to be true, all the best that I know is you.
After walking on the beach, we walked by some of those sites right there along the water, those Primo sites, and we were pointing out the one on the corner, and we were like, well, that would be really cool because it'd be nice and private.
Yeah.
And we got to meet the super cool family that was staying in that site, Mike and Stephanie, and their two boys, Brennan and Finn. We'll put a link for their channel down below, and you can see their experience in the Belfast area. They did a lot of different things than we did. The next morning, we set out to head 2 hours south to meet back up with our friends Randy and Bree in Scarborough at an adult-only campground.
Yeah.
So we decided to just take a short little ride after work one day. Excuse me.
So up to the bridge.
Still tickle. Mm. Both nostrils, right?
Yeah.
Oh, oh. I think I got it.
I turned my camera off because I thought there was a guy standing here and I didn't want to make him uncomfortable. Oh, but you smell so good.
Mm-hmm.
No. Okay.
She smells like Salvador Dali too.
She smells like
Because Salvador Dali's dead.
Sourdough. Yeah. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful just to drive through Acadia National Park.
Mm-hmm. Cue the footage. Let's just show you.
Okay.
Check this out.
Good job, babe.
A lot more like this. I gotta work on my pointing. Tell the people what you want.
I want a bath and a haircut.
You don't want it, but you're gonna get it.